Well, good evening, everybody. Yeah, I had a little rant the other day. Well, sometimes I get really frustrated. And I don't understand why people out there think that it's not okay, to be upset. Well, I got every reason to be upset. This world has gone bonkers. Even if you, as I do, I tell the truth. I don't come up with something and pretend that is the truth. I don't take anything from someone and present it as my truth. That's not my game. Yeah, I'm very well aware that a lot of what you get from me seem like my own opinions. Well, I have a lot of opinions, yeah, but it seems like my own assumption. But who says? Honestly, people, let me take down the speed on this. I'm not zoomed all the way in. I want to be a little distant so you can see there's actually colors up there. But let's just assume for a second that everything you have been taught is just one big lie. It is a mathematical code, and by being trained since childhood and up to now and so on, that is the only thing we know about. Programmed. You don't evolve. You stay where you are. You work and you die. Pretty much. So let's just assume all of it is a lie. Well, let me give you an example. I have many times showed you a dinosaur footprint and a human footprint. That would be a link below. You can go take a look at yourself. Copy and paste it. I don't care. It's yours to keep. I hold no copyright. Just use it. It's evidence. But let's go to the dinosaurs. It is said in the big books that 65 million years ago, possibly an asteroid hit Earth, Yucatan Peninsula, and that wiped out the dinosaurs. Well, then humans has had to have been here at the same time because of that footprint, which is consistent. A CAT scan even proves that footprint was made on the same day. They could see that on the indentation layers in the mud in a riverbed in Texas, Glen Rose. But if we then say, what if it's not 65 million years ago, but instead, let's say it's 6,500 years ago? That could be pretty consistent with the flood. And I hold to prove by my own visual the sedimentary layers down in the Texas wilderness, where these fossils and these footprints are being retrieved from. And they are in some very upper layers, no more than 20 feet down into the ground. Don't come and tell me that there has not been built more, further soil on top and on top and on top, less than 20 feet in 65 million years. That would be a huge difference there. Now what happened was the sea was slushing, and it was sweeping up all living creatures, and piled them up in big stacks. Dinosaurs' fossils are often found in piles, rumble. That's simply just because they all died at the same spot. They were just lying there beached. And then the water came back again and pushed them further together. These evidence you can find in Texas, Glen Rose. So that could be, so let's just say that. That makes the time frame completely different, doesn't it? I'm sorry about the quality, it flickers. I updated this program and it has been acting stupid ever since. And I've been so unlucky to forget my CD in the truck where I had my telescope and hope I had luck with seeing the moon when it was full. But all this work week I've been driving at night when the moon was up, so... Well, I did have it with me, so if I had the chance I would have been out there. I think I'm going to do this again. Who knows? While I've been sitting here and trying to obtain the best quality I possibly can, I have seen several flying objects in front of the camera. And if it is an insect, it will be so close that it will not even be picked up by the telescope. And it will even be so fast, it's just, you wouldn't even notice it. Maybe your brain would, but you don't. So let's just assume everything you've been taught is a lie. The Big Flood was around 6,500 years ago. And let me take it over on the pseudoscience, which it probably is. This Nibiru thing, which should come in between 3,600 years. It almost fit. They almost fit. Maybe they really do. Maybe there is a deviation. It might not be just precisely 3,600 years. It could be an awkward number. And it could also be a different number next time, because every time it supposedly has swung by in our solar system, even this big object's course has been changed, its orbit changed. Absolutely. The sun is that powerful. If the universe really is what NASA presented as it is. I'm not so sure it is like it is, they say, and the way they present it. I'm sitting here looking at something very colorful. Do you ever see moon pictures like this? No, you don't. There's a little... okay, I understand now why my quality falls. I will have to either relocate or wait for... I don't have patience for that. That'll be a couple of hours. There's a stupid pine tree in front of me. Well, it's a pretty tree, but it's not good. I'm gonna lose picture now. As you see, that's the leaves of the tree, you see. So that's it for now. I will have to relocate. Go further out in the garden instead. Think about it. What if this is all a lie? All of it. But you've been programmed to have any idea that it is not so. To you it is so because you read it in big books and you trusted those high-paid scientists, which is in the same club. And guess who's sponsoring all this space research? With the most funds? That's not you taxpayers, if you think that. No, it's the freaking Vatican. Isn't that amazing? They even put a telescope up there called Lucifer. Why is that? Have you seen the latest picture of them, where they sit there with hell as their yeah, there'll be a link underneath. You can go look at that picture. That's pretty nasty. It is weird, isn't it? Why does the Vatican have such a keen interest in space? You know that the Illuminati is out of the Vatican, supposedly annihilated, erased, which I hold to be a lie. He led to believe they got destroyed. No, they carried on. Of course they did. They have a mission. Mission is New World Order. But the Illuminati know some things, and they have contact with someone which is living up here on this satellite or moon. I don't know what it is. It's hollow. So that makes me wonder. Makes me ask a lot of questions, especially when I see craters supposedly bumpy. Don't you see it? It looks like bumps, not depressions, but elevations. Soft, cushy bumps, domes. It's like this thing is alive, because it changes right in front of you. Suddenly it becomes craters, and then it pops back to being bumps. Can you explain that? I certainly can't. Well, quality is deteriorating fast now. Relocate.